Shalom to the elect. All praise and honor, glory to Yahweh, Shem Hashai, B'Shem Kodash, the belongs to the other apostles and the bishops of Great Millstone, who well, peace and salutation to the elect again. Hey, Ice Philly. As we know, Philadelphia is a sanctuary city, but there's no mercy. Trump, using, of course, executive power and doing exactly what the elite want him to do. This has been basically I got this. Apparently we got eyewitnesses on deck, and yeah, ICE hit up a somewhere down north. I'm trying to think this particular location, but hit a car wash gas station area where a lot of them different Latin tribes be at, apprehending, and will soon be deporting. Playing the video.
You want to just get out of here?
Diablo, se llevaron a Oscar, Dios mío. Diablo, coño. Vaya del DH. Oscar. ¿Está bien? Demonio. DH, coño. Vaya del diablo.
That's what we got going on. Y'all need to see it bigger.
You want to just get out of here?
Diablo, se llevaron a Oscar, Dios mío. Diablo, coño.
And it look like they got some of them agents, they look like bilingual too.
Vaya del DH. Oscar. ¿Está bien?
All them guys riding them cars, scrapping. And it don't even matter if you from Puerto Rico. They will say you're from some other country and just deport you. Okay? Figure things out later. If you even get an opportunity to.
Yeah.
Philly gas. Alright. Working car washes, washing cars. Nice warm day. Working under the table. Whatever you doing, they coming for you. Okay? And this is for all tribes. This is for all the tribes. Starting with you, Northern Kingdom. Okay, they trying to hit you of Central American descent, Mexicans. All right, which you have Zebulon and Issachar, which are part of the 12 tribes of Israel. All right, those from Guatemala, Honduras, El Salvador, they looking for y'all. Okay, heavy. Heavy.
Demonio.
They got media out there taking pictures, and they making sure they shoot this because they putting that fear out there. You came to America, and they're not happy with you being here. Simple as that. Look, who is this? Who is this? She looked like she could be of the Northern Kingdom, one of them Latin tribes. And they will use you for your own people. Okay? And it's another one in there.
Diache, coño.
Y'all didn't think they had intel on y'all? The way you hang at? Complete auto wash. There's another one I seen.
Vámonos del diablo.
El Diablo. Yeah, so that's what's going on, man. Trump Nero coming with that work. All right, moving warp speed with this. They're like 8 days out. This man moving. This is Jeremiah chapter 15. It says in verse 1, Then said the Lord Yahweh through Moses, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, Moses representing the law, Samuel representing the prophets, stood before me. Yet my mind could not be towards this people being the Israelites, okay? Which our people are hypocritical, okay? Our people be worshiping the Lord. You're worshiping idols and don't trust in the Lord. So, hey, the Lord is coming. And coming with judgment using his sword, Esau, Edom. Okay? Hosea 4:1. Hear the word of Yahweh, ye children of Israel. For the Lord Yahweh hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of the Most High, Yahweh, in the land. Okay? We warned you. The prophets have warned y'all of all this that's to come. You know, we was telling you way back when Trump got into office. You know, starting with the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone. What Trump coming with. And before his even first term. Okay? And now y'all seeing he not playing. And the elite, they establishing, moving towards establishing this NWO. Okay, kicking y'all out of the country, putting y'all in different detention centers. Okay, putting fear in you. All right, and soon, you know, splitting up y'all families more. Okay, they gonna come for the schools. Yeah. Yet my mind could not be towards this people. Cast them out of my sight and let them go forth. And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, thus said the Lord Yahweh, such are for Mawath, or death, to death. Mawath is the Hebrew word for death. Okay? That's the Hebrew, that's our original language, okay? Before the oppressor gave you English and Spanish and all these other languages, you had Hebrew, okay? Us as Israelites, but it was beaten out of us and we were given other languages. And we lost who we was as a people. Such as for death to death, and such as are for the sword to the sword. And Esau is that sword. And such are, and such as are for the famine to the famine, and such as, are for the captivity to the captivity. And I will appoint over them, being the Israelites, 4 kinds, said the Lord Yahweh. The sword to slay, the dogs to tear, and the fowls of heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy. Okay? And the things that happened aforetime are written for our learning. And history repeats itself, but we're moving into a time where it's going to be worse. Okay? And Jacob's trouble hit. Okay? Worse than a time that ever been. And a lot of y'all not repenting. Okay? So, the Lord, he required, as the scriptures say, he required that which is past. You know? But really, going into it, you reap what you sow. Okay? And many of y'all are 2/3 here in America. So y'all getting a judgment. Okay? Y'all 2/3 here in America and getting judged. Okay? Because 2/3 are going to be cut off and die here in Babylon the Great America. Going to have harsh judgments. Okay? And then also, like I said, they just sending y'all wherever. Okay? So, think twice. Okay? I think that probably had people think twice of whether they wanted to come and be in America and live this American dream. And stick, keeping under the radar allegedly, even though they don't know. Esau know everything what you going on and what's going on, and know what gangs you connected with, what moves you making. Esau already done sought that out. He do a diligent search when it comes to iniquity. So a lot of judgment is out here, and these things are created for the wicked. All right. Wicked of our people. All right. Yeah, I'm putting that for. It says here, such things happen unto all flesh. This is Ecclesiasticus 40, part of original King James Bible, 16:11. 40 and 10, it says both man and beast, and that is sevenfold more upon sinners. Okay? Those who break the law are you Israelites. Okay? It says death and bloodshed, strife and sword, calamities, famine, tribulation, and scourge. What is scourge? That's like a whipping. Okay? These things are created for the wicked, and for their sake came the flood. Okay? So, hey, Ice Philly, man, Sanctuary City. Hey, also I gotta put the warning out there too. I was trying to find a location. You had Trump raids happening with the Native Americans. This is crazy, right? Hey, no mercy out here, man. You have it. ICE reportedly ensnaring indigenous people too. So don't think that because you not from these certain nations that they ain't coming for you. They coming for everybody. Okay, if you an Israelite. Okay?
Consequences is playing out in very real time, in a very real way, in cities all across our country as the Trump administration makes good on one of Trump's most controversial campaign promises, a promise that was immortalized in that sea of signs at the Republican National Convention. Mass deportations now, 1 week into Trump's second.
And a lot of y'all voted and was in spirit for Esau, so this is what you get. A lot of y'all think y'all actually Edomites too. So we're going to see how weak you are now, Cause some of y'all got darker or lighter hues and looking like y'all E, and you seeing you getting deported still. Okay, you can be as dark skinned as me and still get deported. Okay, dudes get sent to Haiti. What's the difference between how he look and some other so-called black American walking around? Okay. Trump ICE raid are reportedly ensnaring indigenous people too. Navajo Nation officials are armed by reports that some members of their tribe have been detained as part of Trump administration immigration roundup. Okay, this is published on January 27th, 2025, hopeful year of our deliverance and judgment and destruction to Esau Edom. Okay, they got the Trump administration anti-immigration raids are really it's against illegal immigration. All right, raids appear to be ensnaring all sorts of legal residents in the United States. So even you think you legal or you are legal, still you coming like a madman, sparing none. It says on Thursday, the 25th, Navajo Nation Council addressed reports, including one of an Arizona state lawmaker, that members of their tribe has been swept up in the raids being conducted by U.S. or ICE and Custom Enforcement, right? Or just Immigration Custom Enforcement, ICE acronym. Okay. It says that Arizona State Senator Teresa Hathaway, a Democrat, noted that many members of the tribe may lack federal recognized identification documents, and that's not a good thing. The following day, the Office of Navajo Nation President Boo Najern issued a news release citing negative, sometimes traumatizing experience among Navajos and advising tribal members to carry state-issued identification such as a driver license or other picture identification or their certificate of Indian blood, known as a CIB. Essentially, that means Navajos are being encouraged to carry their freedom papers to avoid harassment from Trump's immigration officer. It don't matter. They still will get you. Okay? This appears to be the kind of dubious profiling that activists feared Trump would unleash as a president. Yes. So, it says that, and it's more than a little ironic that a crusade supposed designed to make America great is harassing people who arguably have more right to be here legally or morally than just about anyone else. Well, remember, manifest destiny. And remember the history. Okay? If you don't know your history, you can read it in the scriptures. Psalms 55 and 21 and 20. He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He hath broken his covenant. He broke his agreement. And you could go back to the history of all the agreements that obviously Esau Edom, the white man, has done against you Native American tribes. Which you go back to tribes of Gad and Rabban, Reuben, okay, Reuben, Seminole Indians and such. All right, and even amongst y'all, you got scattered. You have Judah mixed up in there. That took have refuge, amongst different Native American tribes. It says, the words of his mouth, being Esau, were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. And you had Trump sign a particular treaty recently concerning Native Americans, and hey, look what he's doing. So, you know, the war is going out on you tribes. You know, Revelation 12 and 12. There's so many scriptures we can go into, you know, and we warned you. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Revelation 12 and 12. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, for the devil. I heard the girl say something like Diablos. This is the accuser. They're accusing, yeah, you have no right to be here. Categoreo, right? Being categorized, really. You know? It's come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. So he's going to move at warp speed, okay, with this movement, okay? They're moving towards establishing this NWO, all right? So just be on the lookout. If you're not covered under Yahweh Shem Shai, hey, you know what was created for you, as I gave you the appropriate scripture. So shalom to you, like.